Welcome.
welcome, y'all. Yeah, excuse my voice. I'm a little sick, but you gonna get through this. Episode 17, y'all. All the gold podcasts. I love it.
I told you I will let you see it one more time. The All the Gold Championship right here. Thanks, DJ.
Nice.
So let's get down to it, guys, because Cooper's under the weather, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lead the ship a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to let him strain himself out. It was a great Monday Night Raw.
Solid.
It was great Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden. Hey, look, listen, man. The New York crowd is always good, man. It was a little dead spots in some spots, some segments, but, overall it was a good crowd. Cooper, I'm just going to kick it off if you don't mind. I know, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Raw kicks off with main event Jey Uso coming through the crowd. Then it became him versus Grayson Waller and from A-Town Down Under. And Jey won, and then Jey gets the upper hand on what's the boy named Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
And then your boy Austin Theory came in, then Gunther came behind him and choked him out. So what did you think about that match?
Remember we've been saying this. Our fear was that it would be the same thing. Attack.
Right.
I enjoyed the match. It was a solid match, but the only thing is I'm wondering what else can they add towards the feud, like instead of just attacking every week. So solid match. I gave it a 4.3, but it just ended for me, I'm just wondering what other elements they can add to this feud,
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Jay's first match since winning the Royal Rumble.
Really?
His first match since winning the Royal Rumble. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's his first match since winning the Royal Rumble.
Wow.
I think everything that he did so far was just coming to the ring, either talking, backstage segments, or helping someone that Gunther was fighting.
Yeah,
that was his first match in like almost a month, man.
A month and a half.
Month and a half, yeah.
Yeah, because Royal Rumble was the first of.
I'm about to say a month and a week.
Yeah, a month and a week. Yeah.
About a little bit over a month. Right. So
yeah,
man. Like you said, they need to do more. I think this is a step to see, them get physical. But like I said, remember I told you a couple episodes ago, I said you need a little bit more, get more personal in this. So, add the sun into it, do what you got to do, man. But anyway, they kicked off after that, and it was a CM Punk, Seth Rollins hype vignette for the steel cage match. I thought that vignette was awesome. It reminded me of the old Rock and Austin old vignettes leading up to some of their matches. It was pretty cool. Just to see that, you show some of the history, Madison Square Garden, and they popped off and they showed the past with Bruno Sammartino. Then they eased his way up to Seth Rollins and CM Punk in the cage. I think that was a good vignette. So what do you think about that vignette?
Yeah, I agree. This vignette felt like a PLE. The way the package was, like, they going back to how it used to be.
Right.
Attitude Era and like even the era after that, like the video package for feuds were always hyped up so well. But they did super good with this. I was like, I'm ready for this match. I'm excited. I was like, so let's go. It was exciting.
It was good, man. Like I said, leading up to the whole fight towards the end, the main event.
Yeah,
it was a damn good package.
Right.
But after that, I can't stand this guy, but it's just my perspective. But Logan Paul came out and he had nuclear heat. I think he gets more heat than Dom right now.
Yeah,
I think he gets more heat than Dom. Like, the crowd really don't like this guy. Like, the boos are outrageously loud. So then he did the promo talking, about AJ and talking about the Garden and stuff like that, and then he went over to Andrew Schultz, the comedian, the guy from the internet. Not a big fan of his anyway. He asked a question, and he assaulted Andrew, threw him over the barricade, threw him in the ring. The AJ came down and made the save. It was an okay segment, you know what I'm saying, just to get a little heat, from the hometown guy. Nothing much to it, but it's Logan Paul. I really don't care for it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I feel like he had heat. The problem with him is when he's doing a promo, his promos are running too long.
Right.
He had just enough heat in it. I'm like, he's still going. Like,
right.
To the point, it was good to see Andrew Schultz get packed up a little bit. That was
get a
cool
little
to see.
physical.
Yeah.
Right.
Get thrown around a little bit. That was good to see.
Yep. So then the second match of the night was New Day versus Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, and the Tornado tag match. Now, it was good to see a Tornado tag match instead of the traditional tag match.
Yeah.
It had some good elements into it. I'm not really the whole New Day, the new songs. I'm not feeling them at all. They just seem so generic to me. And Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, it's like not really feeling that either. So the cool part about the match though was your boy Senor Chad. So I like to call
that was great, yo.
Now, yeah, remember we talked about the Mexican guy giving the mask and
last week, yeah.
So yeah, Senor Chad came out and interfered in the match. I think he was like, I forgot what he did. Yeah, he ran through the crowd and they chased him in the back. A couple segments later on, they did the whole thing with Chad giving I guess somebody else had the mask and
he's like, it's not me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to do you think they're going to do a triple threat? Not triple threat. Like a 5. Was it? You think they're going to add Chad Gable to the New Day match at WrestleMania? You think
they could? But I mean, would it be for the Raw tag team titles?
No, because Rey Mysterio doesn't have the belts. I'm talking about like Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Like they fight New Day and they bring in somebody else and they add Chad Gable to that match, bro. It's supposed to seem like they might go that direction. It seemed like that.
They might go that direction. Ooh.
Yeah. It seemed like that.
Penta wasn't on Raw tonight.
Interesting, though. He wasn't.
Penta wasn't on Raw tonight. Was he on Raw tonight? Did I miss Penta?
No.
No. Okay. So wait a minute. Yo. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, I think Chad did attack Penta, right? Or they got into a scuffle or something.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, was it Penta?
Yeah, it was.
So you got the element where you can do the 3 luchadors versus New Day and Chad Gable.
Y'all heard it first. Nice.
First, man.
I like it.
Yep. So that was pretty cool. So then we go to the Judgment Day segment. And Finn was talking, and I know he was talking to her first. Then the camera panned, and it was Carlito. And I think Carlito, man, since he came back, he hasn't done anything, yo. Anything.
He does in catering.
Yeah, he just in catering, dude. So Dom got Finn Balor a match versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. And the part that got me was they were looking at each other. I mean, well, he gave him a hug, right? And then Dom had this look on his face, something sort of like almost a Cena type look when he hugged Cody last week at the Elimination Chamber, but it was like real nonchalant. He was like, okay. And then they said something at the end where he's like, Finn got it. I believe in Finn. So I don't know really where that's going at, but you think they kicking Finn out the Judgment Day real soon?
That's exactly what they're doing. Y'all heard it first. I feel like they're going to turn Finn face.
Right.
They keep showing the demon in the background for some reason. And I feel like next week, I feel like he'll get jumped real bad. He'll get jumped out of the New Day. They're going to exit him out. This is the way to turn him face. So I would say maybe it could be Finn versus Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania. And maybe you may add in Braun Breaker also. So with Finn turning face. So that's where it's going. Like I feel like they were giving little tease, little hints to that feud. So that's what they're going to do next week. That's what I think.
I actually can see Finn versus Dominic at WrestleMania. I think that would be a good
It'd
match.
Be great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dom to me he's improved in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always I won't say I was always a big fan, but I respected his in-ring, ability. Wasn't really feeling the character, but he grown on me like an old wart. So yeah.
This dude came a long way since like 2020, I think, or 2019. He came a long way. Right. He can go in the ring and everything.
He can go.
He's solid. So yeah.
So going on from that one, we get this fire promo from Cody. Now, I wasn't expecting Cody Rhodes to be on Monday Night Raw. I wasn't either. Yeah, that was a surprise. But it started off a little slow as all Cody promos do. It started off slow, but towards the end, when he said he's going to meet John Cena in Belgium next week, face to face, I was like, oh, this is going to be fire next week. Like Raw's going to be real fire next week. That segment alone, having them meet in the ring and John talking trash, Cody talking, man, it's going to be crazy, yo.
I wonder if they're going to book John Cena like a heel that's quiet, like he won't say much, like he's very stoic, like he don't talk at all. He just beat everybody up. I wonder if they're going to do it like that because the way it was presented, when he turned heel, like he a silent heel. He don't say much. He just get in the ring. He just do his business. So I'm excited for next week. And it's at 3:00. I'm like, goodness. So that's gonna be interesting. I can't wait.
I'll be at work, ladies and gentlemen, when that happens.
Me too.
I am going to watch the Raw. I'm gonna watch the rerun on Netflix. You know how they let you watch it over.
I'm doing the same thing.
Watch that at normal times.
Yeah.
And get the review afterwards because there's no damn way I'm going to take off work to watch Raw at 3 p.m. on a Monday. That is nuts.
And you can fast forward the commercials, so be quicker.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the match that we're getting into right now that I feel we was talking about it. Probably a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple episodes ago. And we were talking about how they need to interject new blood into the mid-card women title. So I was really intrigued by Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley for the number one contender match for the IC title. Now, let me see. Let's see. Raquel, she won. She won.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like this feud can be pretty good if they put it together right. I do feel like they can do something with that. So I would put Raquel over for as the Intercontinental Champion. Some reason she reminded me like a female Kevin Nash. I don't know why.
Who, Raquel?
Yeah, like when Kevin Nash first came.
Oh, you know,
his bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Some reason that's the vibe it's giving. Like
that's the vibe that's giving me right now. Like a female Kevin Nash. You know what I'm saying? Like she got the old bandana on, the black leather. You know what I'm saying? Like she's So I definitely see it. Right. So what was I about to say? Oh, okay. Dom interfered in the match, and she became number one contender for the IC title. But I think she fights Lyra next week in Belgium.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Right. So hey, we'll see where that goes, man. Chad Gable, he had a backstage segment and he did that mask swap with another person. We saw that happen.
Funny.
That was funny.
That was pretty solid.
Remind me of what is it? What's that damn Batman episode? One of the old Batman with Adam West.
Oh dang!
There's some reason why he swapped. It was like real comedic, and he swapped the mask with him. It just reminded me of
where
that came from, but that's what it reminded me of. So, Io Sky cut a promo in the ring. I thought this was an incredible segment. This is pretty cool right here. Io Sky, she cut the in-ring promo with Michael Cole, and Bianca Belair came out and talking about WrestleMania, whatever. And then Rhea interrupts. She comes out to the ring, but the funny part of the whole segment was the part when they smushed Io. When Rhea smushed Io the first time, and Io was like, "Oh, what?" Like that. And then she went back up, and then Bianca smushed her. She was like, "Oh no!" And then she said, "You know what? That's it. You ain't gonna be pushing me all over my face." And she threw that tantrum, boy. She smacked the crap out of both of them.
Yeah, I enjoyed that segment. At first, I felt like seeing her in the ring with Bianca Belair and Rhea. I felt like she was like, I'm like, where's she at? I felt like she was drinking a little bit. But I like how they brought it back with her slapping both of them. So I do feel like they're going to go to a triple threat match. That's something you and I have been saying since probably the Rumble, I feel like, or probably longer. So I do feel like they're going to go to triple threat match at WrestleMania. That's who's going to win. I'm not sure yet, but this definitely could be a solid triple threat match at WrestleMania. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a solid triple threat match. I think overall that match basically they'll show you who's the dominant female in that division. As far as I'm not saying just in the division in whole, but for the women's world heavyweight championship, I think that's going to just settle who it is. But most likely it might be Rhea. Rhea winning at WrestleMania. I got Rhea winning at WrestleMania, like retaining the title. I think this is just a placeholder belt to get some heat on maybe Bianca. I still think Bianca's up to. She started to be more heelish. You see it?
Yeah, her character kind of changing like slowly a little bit.
It's changing slowly, right? Like I'm not tripping. Like I'm seeing some heelish tendencies.
It's a slow change. That's what they're doing. Yeah,
like a real slow burn. You know what I'm saying? Like a real slow burn.
Right.
And then we got to talk about it, man. We got to really talk about it right now. The main event. The main event was off the hook. This was a match. This was, like you said earlier, this is a straight PLE match.
Yeah.
Straight up PLE match. Like Seth Rollins, CM Punk, like I said, the vignettes from earlier, they build up the match. And when Seth Rollins, came the way they came out, it was just more like, and maybe because it's the mystique of the Garden, you know what I'm saying? Madison Square Garden. Came out, it was just like the crowd was up, the pop was crazy for both of them. I'm like, yo, this is a PLE match. So what do you think overall about that match?
I enjoyed this match. I feel like this was solid storytelling in this match. It got to the point where I kind of forgot about Roman in a sense, because the way they were showing it, like it was just both of them together in the feud, and I was like, oh wait a minute, Roman's not. You think he'll come back tonight? Like I kept thinking, I was like, but the way they sold the story was great. I give this match a solid 5 for me. I like how that's why I like WE, because the way they tell stories with the camera angles and the way Roman pulled him out the ring, and you see the fear in Seth's eyes, and you see Roman like just pack him up real good, and then you have Paul Heyman like making sure CM Punk was all right. He looking like, what are you doing?
Like, I didn't see Paul get into the ring, so that was like real interesting too, to see Paul.
I don't remember seeing him
up towards the end. So like, how Paul get that? You know what I'm saying? Like
he just teleported. Like,
I didn't see him come down the ring, but it was so fast. But man, the match, all the the near pinfalls. They was kicking out each other's finishers. It was like a couple no sales. Like it was like, yo, that was like a good match, yo. Like they was hitting each other finishers on each other, and that suplex. I was like, I closed my eyes. I was like, oh, I hope Punk ain't hurt for real, because the way he grabbed his back when he hit that superplex off the top. He's older now, so I'm like, dude,
taking big risks.
I knew Roman was. For me personally, I knew that this would be the match that Roman actually. I know they advertised him for coming back in overseas, but he had to make an impact tonight, because there's no way that they was going to let Seth or Punk lose clean in the match. It was going to be some interference by someone, and I knew that's where they was going at.
Yeah.
To me, towards the end, you saw Paul Heyman. He was in the ring and he was holding Punk by the head, and just what I'm saying, just talking to him. But I still think it's something else. Remember, he's old. He has that favor, so it's still something going on with this favor. But I don't know what's going to happen, man.
I don't know what's going to happen. I wonder if that favor gets in like after Mania. I don't know, because you got so many questions. Like, this is not the first time probably, but the first time in a while you had like a triple threat feud, not for the title,
right?
And they don't need the title.
Right,
like they can go without the belt, so that's what's exciting. So, I know last week you mentioned how like Raw episode was a filler, and I feel like this was a way to set up next week. And now they want to kick things up next week. So, this was a solid show tonight. Yeah,
because I think Roman will be on the European tour, so we will see more Roman, Seth, and Punk overseas. I don't know where it's going to go, man, but I'm really, really sitting back and enjoying the ride now, because now you're starting to see the strings get pulled and get, I'm saying, the shoe is starting to get tighter because you're pulling the strings to make it tighter. So I like what I'm seeing so far. Still a little bit loose ends, like little plot holes that they need to correct. Like, for instance, like going back to Jade, Naomi and Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
They keep mentioning that when they interview Bianca about, she doesn't want to talk about it. So I'm still thinking she has something to do with that whole thing.
Yeah, and it's the reason why they're changing her character a little bit. Like they're healing her up like slowly. because I feel like she did have something to do with it. So maybe things will start to unravel, like maybe either before WrestleMania or after. So it's like that's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Like overall, right? Overall, this Raw, like your ups and downs from it.
Ups. That's a good segment. See. Okay.
Yep.
Ups, I would say the CM Punk match solid. Ups, I would say the Chad Gable interference, because that was a way to like break to a new feud. I feel like only down, I would say, I have to think about this. It's probably Logan Paul. I feel like his promo ran too long. He can go on a mic. He has major heat, but I feel like his promos go way too long. I feel like that was the only downfall. Only probably down prior tonight. What you got on yours?
Oh, okay, man. So for this Raw, I think overall I'm gonna give it a 4, maybe 4.5 stars. It was a good Raw, like you said. But part that I really wasn't feeling was maybe the Logan Paul segment. It was cool, but that's I'm just not a fan of his at all. I would say another one that kind of was like get it over with probably a little bit, but it was still cool at the same time was like the Bailey and Raquel Rodriguez match.
Yeah.
It was good. Don't get me wrong, but I was just like, okay, let's wrap it up. It's going a little bit too long. And not saying that the women they do need more time, but I was just like, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be interference. Raquel's going to win. I knew she was going to win, but rather that, man, it was good. The steel cage match at end saved the whole damn thing for me from getting it like a regular, just maybe a 3 stars. That steel cage match, like, it boosted everything up. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So
for me, I give it a 4.8.
4.8?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.8. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we do have some news, ladies and gentlemen. Some wrestling news I want to talk about. So I don't know if did we touch on this last episode? Lex Luger versus not Lex Luger versus, but Lex Luger getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I think we did. We did Friday episode. Yeah, we did.
So
yeah.
Lex Luger right now I'm just looking at it right now on eWrestling News, site that I follow, and this is by this is quoting Saparshi. I hope I'm saying this right. Saparshi Cena. Anyway, it says Lex Luger was asked who he wants to induct him into the Hall of Fame, and he was sitting next to DDP, and DDP said Stinger. I think DDP said you got to have Stinger to do it. So this is coming from DDP. So I think that would be I think that would be great for him to induct Lex into the Hall of Fame. What do you think about that? Because I think that would be,
I think that'd be fire. To my knowledge, is Sting in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, Sting is in the Hall of Fame.
Sting in the Hall of Fame?
Yep.
Perfect. I feel like they'll pull it off. I feel like they'll pull it off because I don't think he has a contract with AEW right now. So
nope,
because he didn't retire, correct? So they should pull this off. They should, out of respect for Lex Luger and the things he have done. Yeah, please make that happen. That would be special. Right. I can't wait to see that.
That would be special because it's well deserved that he should have got his Hall of Fame and
definitely.
So another rumor that we're having around that's going around is Shinsuke Nakamura will be leaving WWE.
Wow.
His contract is up. It seems like his contract is up. Let me see. It says right here, and this is per Matt Boone from Wrestling Headlines. And it said, regarding recent online speculation that Shinsuke Nakamura's potential departure from WWE, sources within the company indicated that there is no credibility to these rumors. But some people multiple sources from WWE have said that Nakamura might be leaving. So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing where some people say he might be staying, some people say he might be leaving. Only thing I know, they said his contract is coming up soon, and it looks like WWE may not be interested in re-signing. Not saying that they won't, but they said they may not be interested. Look, the whole Shinsuke Nakamura thing, we talked about it a couple episodes ago. I felt like it was just boring. He was just holding the title, I'm not taking anything away from him because I think when Shinsuke first got to the WWE, he was in NXT and he was
fire. He was fire.
white hot. Vince killed the momentum.
Yeah.
He should have, when he won that Royal Rumble, he should have beat AJ Styles for that championship at WrestleMania. He should have beat AJ Styles for the championship because a couple months later, AJ lost, and then he won it back like a couple months after he lost the title. So we knew that AJ was going to get like 2-3 runs, but they could have gave Shinsuke that title at WrestleMania. I don't see why not, you know?
Right.
What do you think about that?
I feel like they don't have anything for him. I feel like for him, this will be a good thing in a sense. Not that he can't go in the ring or anything. They just don't have anything that's like solid for him. We've been saying this for the past few weeks. Still have, for far as the title that he had, his title run. I do agree that they killed his momentum after the Royal Rumble. I think it was 2019. I can't remember what year it was. But ever since then, he's been kind of giving crappy storylines. You know, he's still going in the ring. He still they just mess his whole gimmick up.
Right.
Now, the thing is, if he goes to AEW, who knows? You know, maybe they could have something solid for him. There are a couple of guys I can see him feuding with. You know, maybe that's the thing he goes to. Maybe they have something for him. His biggest thing is they don't have anything for him. It's kind of frustrating to watch because it gets boring. You know, because of what they present him with. You know,
to me, here's the thing. To me, the wrestlers that come from Japan, like New Japan Pro Wrestling Noah, All Japan Pro Wrestling, when they come to the States, okay, so if you are a fanatic of wrestling, you might follow, New Japan Pro Wrestling Noah, All Pro Japan Wrestling. But if you are casual, like some fans are, like you don't know the stars, so it's hard for them to basically come over here and make a name for himself. In Nakamura's case, he was already popular he was real popular in New Japan, and that kind of like dwindled to the States. So when he got here, he already had like a little following, then it built because the hype was around him. And I just think that for Nakamura, that, like I said, he had the right, the right look, the music, the theme, everything was going for him. Vince just killed it for him. But the problem is like when some of the I don't want to call them Asian, well, they are Asian, but when the Asian stars come over, they, it's hard for them to adapt, and I think that the American audience, not even the audience, just the bookers don't know how to book them. They don't know how to, it's like a win-win, 50, damn if you do, damn if you don't with the Asian wrestlers. What do you think?
That's a solid point. There are a few guys who I've seen wrestle, AEW and WWE. That's one guy, I can't remember his name. His height, you probably know his name. He's from AEW. He came from Japan, I think. If I'm wrong, if I'm right. It's one of those things.
What's the name? Not to know.
Say it. It's
Jeez, man, the wrestling community gonna kill me right now. The Rainmaker.
Yeah. Yes. Same. It's like as a casual fan, you may not know who he is. So if there's a casual fan watching the match and they not know who he is.
Okada.
Got you. Yeah, that's the name I thought about. And when he's not presented correctly, you may think that he's just some jobber. You know what I'm saying? So if you present it correctly, for like the goal should be to get more casual fans on this wrestler, even the ones who don't know about him. Tell his backstory, tell him where he came from. Even if you can't mention the company, just tell him how he was dominating it overseas or whatever. And this is a good way to get eyes on this new person, new far as the casual fans. And this is a way it can be presented in a different way, probably way better.
Yeah. So like people like Okada, and you got Tenosuke Takeshita, and what's the other one? Tomohiro Ishii. He comes over. AEW, I would say this about AEW. AEW promotes their overseas wrestlers, like from Japan. They present them in in a good way.
They do.
Some of them get over, some of them don't, or
Yeah.
some of them might win. They lose a lot though. I ain't gonna lie, they use them to lose a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people like Okada, he just lost the I think it's the international championship to Kenny Omega at Revolution last night. Excuse me, Sunday night. So he lost that title, but I mean, hell, they're awesome wrestlers, dude. Like they can go in the ring. It's just that the language barrier. That's the only thing that holds them back really from really getting over. So, but people like how can I say Io Sky right now? She's doing real good. Julia in NXT, she's from Japan. She's doing good. Asuka, she did well when she was on top. So it all depends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all depends on how the promotion books that person. So yeah. Let me see. More news. Okay, so Sonya Deville adopts a new ring name for her upcoming appearances. So she won't be going by Sonya Deville no more. She will be going by Daria Ray. Don't know what that is about. I like Sonya Deville better, but I know she can't use that name outside of WWE because it's already copywritten. But hey, man, Daria Ray, good luck to you. I think Daria is her real name anyway. Oh, so yeah, it's her middle name. So her real name is Daria Ray Baronato. So she's going by her first and middle name. So
this is for AEW.
Nah, she's just doing independent bookings right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Yeah, she's been released from WWE. And let's see, one more.
I forgot she got released a while ago.
Yeah, she got released. Yeah, about I think it was right December, maybe end of December. If I'm not mistaken, end of December.
Yeah, I feel like it was December. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of superstars that got released at the same time. Yeah, I think it was December.
Yeah. So I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the news. So this has been a real short episode because my boy is sick, and I try to get him through it. Try to help him through it. So we try to.
Yeah, you definitely got me through it.
Yeah, man, because I know you ain't feeling well. You need to get you some rest. I could have done it by myself if you wanted me to, man, to get you some rest. But you said you want to be here, so I knew you had it, man.
Nah, I want to keep consistent, and I gotta say this: we be getting some positive feedback on our top 10s.
Right.
So this Friday, let's do another one. Top 10 Intercontinental Champions.
I'm with it. I want all the smoke.
Me too.
But here's the thing. I know we're on TV. I mean, we're on live. Well, we're recording right now. But here's the thing. The feedback that I'm getting, because people really want to see our top 10s, right? We are going to have to do our review show, cut it, and then get back on and do a top 10 video. Because some people just want to see the top 10. Some people just want to see the review. So,
okay. Yeah, let's try that.
People like, yo, when the next top 10 come back, you know what I'm saying? They got to skip the video. I'm like, yo, listen, I'll talk it over to my boy. But we still learning this, ladies and gentlemen. We keep telling y'all we learning this. We getting better and better each time. This is episode 17. We about to hit episode 18, which will be Thursday for the AEW and NXT review. So
yeah, then we're episode 20 this Friday. So
right.
We're rolling, y'all. Again, thank you for your guys' support. We appreciate the feedback.
Episode 19.
19.
Friday.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, episode 19.
But jumping.
That's the excitement, even with the messed up voice. Right. Thank you for you guys' feedback. Thank you for the support. Our subscribers have really grown up. Our views have grown up.
Whoa.
Yeah, every time. It's a slow climb, but we enjoy this process. We definitely appreciate y'all for your support. So,
can you believe it? Like you said, we doubled our subscribers in like a day. That's crazy, man.
I saw that. I saw that on my break. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is.
Yeah, we appreciate all the support, you guys, all the love, man. You guys are showing us. Continue to like and subscribe. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with a neighbor. You can catch us on Spotify. What's it? Twitter now.
Yes.
We got
TikTok.
We got TikTok now. We also got Instagram still. Facebook. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to, leave a comment. Maybe, like I said, we'll pick you up and might want to interview on the show one time. Just get your opinion on things. This is Derek. That's Coop. Let my man get some rest. He needs it. You sound
Yes.
like a horse getting his leg pulled.
I know. Everybody's like, "Oh, he sound terrible." I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good, man. We know you're sick, man. We want you to get better, man, and get well. And guys, we will see you on Thursday. Peace.
Peace.